I think I've sorted it. I think I sorted it. Oh gosh, please be working now. Oh gosh. Honestly, technology apparently doesn't like me at all. I'm telling you that much. It doesn't seem to like me at all. Oh my gosh. Right, I've got sound anyway. I've got sound. And I feel like everything else is working okay. I hope it's working okay. Honestly, technical difficulties and all that lot. Oh gosh. And I think I've like bugged out. Have I bugged it out? Oh gosh. Oh yeah, I've like totally bugged out my thing here. I honestly don't know what I've done. Wait a minute. Okay, I can see myself there. Just everywhere else doesn't seem to be working. Oh gosh. Right. Back out of that. Close this down. Open this back up. But honestly, technology. Bloody technology. Okay. Alright, that's back up. That's back working. Let's try this again. I just don't think I should be allowed technology at this point. I should ban myself from everything. Definitely need to ban myself from doing anything at all. And yeah, just honestly issues every single time. And I was talking about this the other day actually, about how every time that I seem to like stream, that there's always like some sort of issue with OBS for myself. Like there's always something that just doesn't seem to be like going right or working properly, and I just don't quite understand why, to be fair. So I'm just gonna hope that everything is now working, and fingers crossed that I've like managed to sort this out now. Okay, so we had managed to get to, where was it again that we finished off at? So we are partway through the game now, and when I say partway, I mean we've only done one gym, but we did do one Titan, and we are now at Artisan. Artisan, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know if it is or not, so we're just gonna say that that is how we are pronouncing things for now. Oh gosh. Hi Blue, hope you are well. Honestly, I really hope that you just missed the fact that like I started streaming and for some reason OBS cut off my game sound again after I had like literally sorted it out earlier. So I like started setting everything up at like 6 o'clock earlier, and then I had tea, so I left my PC running, and for some reason OBS was like, yeah, no, I'm not allowing this now. And honestly, I'm not happy with my ability right now to use technology. I'm rather disappointed in myself. Oh, I hope like you've had a good day anyway, Blue. Glad that you missed my like technological failure right 5-10 minutes ago. Ooh, Growlithe. Let's get the good boy. So obviously next gym, grass gym, and I need a good fire type. And hopefully this is going to be the one for us. Oh, that was not nice. I'm just going to use a quick attack. Okay. Alright, and Pokeball time, so we are gonna just throw a ball, hope for the best. But please, let me know if you, like, notice any issues with, like, any sound, like, if the music's too loud, because, like, what I'm hearing now versus what you hear is slightly different. So if there is any issues, or you can't hear me very well, just please let me know. You know what, yeah, we'll learn Psych Beam. I feel like that is quite a decent one to learn. Thank you so much. Honestly, like, I need to stop, like, I need to try and figure out, like, some different program or something to use. Like, maybe I'll try, like, Streamlabs, because every time, OBS just, honestly, it's every time I open it, there's always something different. Like, it's never straightforward or simple or anything like that. Alright, we'll grab this. I feel like that we haven't exactly gotten many Pokemon around this area. Like, I feel like there's quite a few that we have seemingly missed. If I go down there, can I get back up? Ooh, okay. I see something shiny. I'm gonna run towards it and hope for the best. I am also kind of hoping that today might be the day that we actually, like, maybe find a shiny. Like, one could hope. I really hope, though, like, when it does come to us, like, finally evolving, this one. Dunsparce, isn't it? Or, yeah, is it Dunsparce or Dunspace? I hope that it is gonna be a 3 segment instead of a 2. I just don't want to kill it, though. It literally just looked at me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna have to swap out. Okay, always swapping for Fletching Dirt. Let's go. It's not looking good. It is really not looking good right now. We'll use Peg. Oh, are you not a fan of bugs? To be honest, it is kind of like a bit ugly. Perfect. Honestly, OBS Lana issues every single time. Every single time, without fail. Now, I can't remember if we got to get it below a certain health before... What is the... Did you just see the cloth right then? Okay, as you do, as you do. Alright, each to their own. Alright. I should hopefully be able to catch it now. Please don't die on me. I'm hoping, I'm hopeful. No, I didn't sacrifice to Gary, and this is where I'm having issues, right? But in my defense, I sorted it, and it was perfectly working at 6 o'clock this afternoon, right? And then I went away and had some tea, and I think my PC, like, went into sleep mode, and because it went into sleep mode, but OBS was still open, it was like, this kid, we're gonna ruin their day. Alright, this is going to the boxes because this is useless. Like, further down the line? Possibly. Okay. What kind of light is it? Is it just like one of those, like, manual ones? Or is it like a Wi-Fi light? Maybe it's like spooky stuff, you know? Anything around here? I mean, I'm pretty sure we got some of these anyway. I better actually go. It's a Wi-Fi. It's probably that. You probably like had a moment where your Wi-Fi dropped out and it disconnected and then it like reconnected. It's probably something like that. Like I've got lights that have done that before. Like all my like background lights, they're all Wi-Fi ones. But it's like really scary like when it happens dead at night. Another thing though that like I find really, really freaky is like, you know, I haven't got it plugged in so I can say its name right now, but you know Alexa? When all of a sudden in the middle of the night she goes, "I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that." I'm like, what? Like, what ghost has been talking to you, please? Like, stuff like that just like, it kind of freaks me out, but at the same time they're like, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Okay, so we're all healed up. I don't know whether or not just to like sweat out this area a bit and see if we can maybe get a couple more like mons that might be a bit more useful. Oh, we do actually have Charcadet though as well, so I might like move him into the club. Gary obviously stays. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool though, but at the same time, I'd still be a bit freaked out. Like, imagine you're like TV in the middle of the night just starts talking to you. I think I would actually cry a little bit. Anyway, we've only got a few fire types. I'm hoping it'll be enough. But then saying that, like, we literally had our butts handed to us when we was fighting against Katie yesterday. Not yesterday. It was Wednesday, wasn't it? Yeah, Wednesday. So, like, we literally had a butt handed to us when we was up against Katie. So, I don't think it's looking all that promising. I'm surprised, though, that more of the Gary fan club ain't here right now. I was actually speaking to the chief member earlier, right? And I thought that she would be here by now. Disappointed, honestly. I'll be putting in complaints later. We could just get a bunch of Growliths and like fill our party that way. But then at the end of the day, I feel like that's kind of cheating as well. What's up here? Anything interesting? I mean, we're getting some, like, decent stuff anyway. Oh, there is a Lit Leo over there, but it's like... Yeah, I know what that's like. But then again, like... Because I'm friends with her in real life, I did, like, tell her anyway what I was doing. I think I did anyway. I don't know, I could be lying here. Why can't I pick that up? I mean, I could have easily just, like, forgotten to tell her. But we was talking for ages earlier anyway, so... Anything else over here? But, like, I made sure as well that I, like, put out a post on TikTok and Instagram prior. Because I like to try and, like, warn people at least, like, an hour and a half before that, like, I'm going live at a certain time. But I know that, like, algorithms and things like that aren't always, like, reliable anyway. Okay, I'm gonna catch the Charcadet. I already have one. But I feel like maybe just filling up a party with a couple of fire types, regardless of whether it not being a duplicate species, might be useful. The Charcadet said no. It said no, apparently. I just want you, so we're gonna give you a great ball. I am hopeful. I spoke too soon. Come on, please. This is what happens when you don't sacrifice to Gary. Oh, it hates me today. It literally hates me today. Right. I do have an Ultra, but that is a waste. That is a waste. We'll throw one more Great Ball at it, and then... our Mon's gotta be out of this before, like, long. Like, we're gonna end up knocking it out. Actually... we'll just use Peck again. I don't think it did that much. I spoke too soon. Right. Never mind. Never mind, alright? We didn't just fight a Charcadet. No, no, 100% not. Charcadet who? that was the sacrifice to Gary, because I haven't done it yet. That was the Gary sacrifice. I'm just trying to like make myself feel better here. Yeah, I don't really think there are any other like mons this area that's gonna be all much use to us, so I think what I might do is go to the other side of that city and see if there's like anything that we could use. Any other fire types. I don't particularly want to go into this gym battle with only 3. Because obviously last time Katie actually destroyed us and we had to use the sacrificial Gary. Well, I had to sacrifice Gary in order to live, and I don't want to have to keep doing that. Because I'm going to get complaints from the Gary fan club, and some members, they pretty much know where I live. Yeah, she literally... she just rinsed us, and she didn't care, right? I would argue saying that she literally bullied us. And then she took our lunch money instead of we taking hers, and I'm not letting that happen again. It's a good job though that this isn't a Nuzlocke. Because I'd have no Pokemon left. Alright, we're gonna go to the other side anyway. Honestly, like, the Squawkabit, I can't say it. The Squawkabit, I can't say that mon's name. But the hairstyle, honestly, I want to know what hairspray it's using at this point. I just can't speak apparently today. Thank you, and let's go to the other side then, because I think I did just see a Litleo, so we can try going and catching a Litleo or two, because that might be a good idea. Especially with the fact that, like, I think they have, like, some decent fire-type moves. It's just when I'm, like, absolutely, like, talking out my butt here. Right. Go over this way first. See what's over here. So far, nothing. I don't see a single thing. Deerling. I mean, it's cute and all, but you're not a fire type. I'm sorry, it's not me, it's you. Yeah, there's just loads of grass type, which is expected, but still. Is there nothing a little bit more? Oh no. What kind of dye is it? Like, are you able to like maybe wash it out with like some washing up liquid, Lana, and water? Or is it one that's like not gonna move at all now? I still don't see any Litleos, but they were over this way somewhere. This is when it's in like a part of an area where I can't get to. Although, like, this was an area in which I found, like, one of my, I think it's like my 4th shiny. It was just a pink Lechonk, and it was perfect. Oh gosh. The only issue is that if you use bleach, there is a chance that you could literally damage the wig. So I'd be very, very careful. Could you not do like a... oh, there we go. Harley Quinn that's like just dyed her hair green? A Halloween version. Watch me kill this Leo. Okay. I'm hopeful that if I keep using bite, it might be okay. Oh, yeah, I see. I'm trying to think. Would you not be able to dye over the top of it? Or is it like a really, really dark green? I'm gonna have to swap Growlithe out. Actually, we'll go you. You're coming out. Oh gosh. I mean, I don't really know what to suggest. Because if you tried using Colour Theory and do a colour that cancels that green, you, like red, you could be stuck with that colour, which isn't going to be fun for you. But then when you dye it with a blue dye, it could also go purple, which isn't going to be like very nice. Okay, we're not gonna give him a nickname, but we are gonna add gonna add her to the party. So we are gonna get rid of you. You're going to the bin. There we go. We got our Litleo. I do feel like though I need to like just let my Growlithe level up. This is like sending your dog to the dog park and them just like going up to the first dog and then coming back scared. Alright, we're just gonna go heal up and then we're gonna level up Growlithe. It's just a little baby. It's just a puppy. Honestly, like, I took my dogs right to the play park earlier. Like, it was like a doggy play group, and it sounds so weird, but it was like basically it was Spaniel Day at this like play center, and Denzel, one of my dogs, the first 5 minutes of us being there, he just would not stop barking. He just looked so overwhelmed, and we reckon he's got like doggy anxiety. But like after a while, when he found his ball, like he found a tennis ball to play with, that was it. He didn't care. But he gets really, really anxious, and like he's not like a massive fan of like other dogs. Although other dogs like seeing him and that, and you know, spending time with him and that, he's just not a fan. Whereas my other dog, she loves it. But yeah, I think when I like, because I want dogs in the future. If I ever get a dog, I'm gonna make sure that it's like very well socialized and not anxious and not scared of other dogs, because imagine taking your dog out and you're having to like basically guard it because it's too scared to go off on its own. I'd be embarrassed. Personally, anyway. Ooh, we did actually manage to catch you last time, so I'm going to try catching you. So, in the first stream that we did of this game recently, we accidentally killed this. And I don't want to kill it again. So I'm going to try and catch it this time. I was gonna say, like, switcheroo, really? Oh, yeah. They're quite gobby dogs, though, as well, aren't they? And they're not very big, but they're cute. But, I know quite a few Jack Russells actually that are like very, very yappy, and I do think they are like quite a yappy dog anyway. But it is funny when they're like acting all big and tough, and then all of a sudden it's like something bigger actually barks back. They just seem to hate it. Yeah, exactly. They've got little dog syndrome. But then again, like, you can get dogs, like big dogs that think they're like a lot smaller than what they actually are. Like my like a woman that lives close by used to have like a Great Dane years ago, and it thought that it was like really, really tiny, and it used to like try and act like a lap dog. Just imagine though, this like Growlithe, come on. Just imagine though, this like massive horse size like dog wanting to sit on your lap. Growlithe's like literally not going to last very long in this gym. I'm telling you that much now. It is going to be the weakest link, but we need to like, I need to try and level it up. Oh, I don't actually have that one apparently. I did see another one over here somewhere, but I can't see it now. I'm gonna have to find another one of those. Oh, that's, I've already got one of those. Those strudels, whatever you want to call them. I'm just gonna let my bird do all the talking. Just keep attacking stuff, please. Oh, Liv Chunk wants a piece of me. If you want some, I'll give it to you. Oh, there we are. Alright, it wouldn't let me throw at the ball. I don't actually want to kill it though, that's the only issue. Okay, so it is burnt. I'm just gonna use the weakest, well, the only effective move that I have, which is quick attack. So I'm just gonna keep using that. And hopefully, I'm not gonna kill it this time. Right. How's it gonna go? Quick attack again. Maybe, like, I don't know. Do I risk it with one more quick attack? I feel like one more quick attack is gonna be, like, the thing that, like, knocks out probably. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna risk it. I'm feeling like gambling tonight. It didn't kill it, Blue. It didn't kill it. But it's getting weak. So I'm gonna throw a ball. And I'm just gonna go for, like, a standard Pokeball. Watch it, like, slap the ball out of its way. Alright, it didn't. And I caught it. I didn't kill it. Right? I should stop doubting my abilities. No, that's it. I'm a Pokemon master. Alright, do we want to learn acrobatics, though? I feel like we swap Peck for acrobatics. Litleo wants to learn the move Takedown. We'll go for it, we'll go for it. Yeah, we're just gonna swap out Noble Roar. Honestly, I'm telling you this much now, Anna, the ego ate wild. I'm honestly like... You should have seen last stream. Katie literally handed my ass to me. And then I feel like I should have done like a 80s training montage straight after, because I literally just went around just to level up a couple of my Pokemon. Enough that we can actually take Katie on. And in the end, like, she still nearly ends up like handing me my ass to me, but got there in the end. I just had to sacrifice Gary for a little while. But yeah, that was embarrassing. Got absolutely disrespected. Oh. I don't have a Kamala yet. I want a Kamala. To be honest, same. This is how I'm feeling. I was like gonna do a stream last night, but after I got in from work, I just literally sat down on the sofa and I was like, I am so tired. And like, for some reason though as well, I was just really, really achy, and I just don't understand why I was that achy. So in the end, I just end up like just chilling out. I was like, well, I've got no plans Saturday night. I can do Saturday night. But yeah, I wouldn't say it regrows. I say that maybe I just take the piss a bit out of myself, and I will say that I'm like amazing and all that art. But I've got really bad imposter syndrome. This thing ain't nice to me. It's like putting all my mons to sleep. I'm gonna just try. I'm gonna try throwing a ball at it. Fingers crossed. Okay, we got it. We got it. Wonderful. See, I'm amazing, clearly. I say as most of my Pokemon right now are like asleep and need of healing. So I'm gonna go and sort that out very, very quickly. Alright, budget Nurse Joy, let's go. But I feel like this gym, they've got like level what, 20, 25-ish Pokemon? And a lot of my party are 20 and under, so I need to like get them to the gym. I need to get them working out. Yeah, so we've got like Fletchinder that is a level 22, but then the rest of them, not so good. It's not looking good, fam. All right, where are the Deerlings? They would be easy to like use as bait, training fodder, whatever you want to call it. It's funny though, like when you need something, it's not there. Like a big group of Deerling. Oh, actually, like we've got some grass Pokemon over here. Got some Hoppip. I'm worried though that like one day I'm like accidentally gonna miss like a green Hoppip or something, especially like when it's sat in the grass like this. Just gotta train the boys up. Still waiting for a good couple levels up, I feel like, and then we can do it. We can do it. Not very hopeful. I mean, whilst I'm out here as well, I might as well like collect all these items. You know, just distracted by shiny things and all that lot. I've literally got the attention span of like a 3-year-old, honestly. Anything that shines, that's it, I'm off. I just want to go see what it is. Oh my god, can this bird fly any slower? Oh, wait, it burrows underground? I didn't even know that. Clearly, I'm an expert. Clearly. I just can't believe that. I'm getting chased by Lechonk. I'm still looking around for these Deerlings because I did see some earlier. Oh, you're actually a bug type. You'll be easy to fight. Fletchinder is there. Honestly. I mean, we've got a level 23 now. It's not too bad. Have I got a Pikachu? Have I got a Pikachu? I could check by going into battle with it. Yeah, I do. I do. So I'm not too fussed about getting any more of them. I just want to try and like complete the Pokedex as quickly as possible. I do also want to get the DLC as well, but like currently right now, I shouldn't with the funds I've got in my bank till payday. It wouldn't be a very good financial decision right now. Where are these deerlings that I've been promised? I mean, we've got some birds. Got some squawkabilities. I don't know how you even pronounce the name. Squawkabilly. Alright, I think I got that now. Just... At least we're getting like a couple of like different items though as well. That's good. We can make some TMs with this. I say, but I know for a fact that we don't actually have a lot of like TM options right now. Not until we've like progressed a little bit more throughout the game. I can't believe I just ran into a Rookedy though. Of all things. In my defense though, I didn't even see it there. We'll use a bit of acrobatics. Okay, nice. That was a good one. Alright, we might actually have to like heal it a bit. I feel like healing is probably a good idea at this point. We'll just give it one. Okay, I don't believe in like too much special treatment and all that lot, right? I can't keep playing favorites. I gotta keep it as fair as possible. I do feel like maybe we risk it. The minute that Fletchinder gets to 25, we risk it and we go do the gym. I don't know if Gary learns anything until it actually evolves. But like, I vaguely remember it being able to use like tackle or fail. I can't say it today. But I like vaguely remember it being able to learn those moves. But I could be wrong. But I do feel like when we can get Gary to that stage, it's gonna be worth it. Isn't like Gary as well, like only levels up at like, well, evolves at like level 32 or something. Just watching where that Taurus is gonna run. Okay. I mean, I don't think I saw... Oh no, it does know tackle. So it does know a move. That must have been in the first stream then, that it actually learned tackle. I'm wondering though if I could teach it a couple of TMs. Because I feel like maybe if it can like learn a TM or two, that might be a little bit more useful. Oh, look at the like Pormo. Oh, that's so annoying. So I'm just gonna have to wait until like Gary can like level up a bit. Well, evolve. We're gonna swap. Gonna have Litleo come out. Just let it bite a couple bit. Okay. That's not too bad then. I mean, it's like what? Level 19. So we've got 6 more levels. We could do that. Easy. I'm just hoping that we can get like at least, I mean, Fletchinder now is like level 25. We could try the grass gym. Like, do we think we're ready though for that yet? Because I'm not convinced. But we could try. Okay, we've got a couple of squawkabillies here. Just take them out. I need to practice saying the name. Fuck's sake. Honestly, these mons, I'm telling you this much now. Oh, actually, I wonder. Let's test it. Let's test it, right? Oh my god, this is so sad. Yeah, they're not exactly easy to pronounce for someone that's dyslexic. I'm not exactly like the best at pronunciation of names and words and stuff like that. I do try. I try my best. And I make a fool of myself whilst doing it, so. But sometimes I just don't have the ability to say it, so. Yeah, imagine. To be honest, I keep making like jokes about how I'm like pretty much like autistic as well, like I have traits, and I keep making jokes saying that I reek of undiagnosed autism. To be honest, I'm in the same boat with you a bit there, Blue. I am not very good at pronouncing stuff, and sometimes as well, like I get a bit of a stutter. Honestly, I need to get good. Like, natural selection, hello? But it's not all that bad at times. Like, yeah, I'm dyslexic, but it's not like typically dyslexic or anything. I just don't have a very good memory. And I can't pronounce stuff to save my life. Alright, what level is everyone at now? I mean, most of our party are in the 20s now. Oh, I see, yeah. To be honest, like, the whole, like... We'll talk about, like, you know, like, the education system and stuff like that. Like, it's not built for everyone. From a young age, you're taught about, like, how, like... academics are like the best and all this lot, but like not everyone is academically like inclined, particularly like people that are like dyslexic. You tend to be like more left side brained, is it? Basically like you tend to be more creative, but not a lot of like schools and educational settings and even just like establishments in the wide world are like set for that. But it's just, yeah. I mean, I didn't know about my, like, dyslexia until I was, like, 21. So that was 3 years ago. Oh my gosh, did you just see that? I didn't even see him come in. But yeah, I was in uni at the time, and we had the option of, like, putting ourselves through, like, a dyslexia test. So I was like, you know what? What's the harm? And it turns out that I'm dyslexic, just not that bad. Yeah, I've got quite a few friends that like left-handed. Like I'm ambidextrous, so I can do it either way, but like I'll tend to use my right just because like you end up with all the smudge marks on your hand. But like I had friends who were left-handed who used to write from right to left, so they didn't get all ink and stuff all over their hands. But then like the school system would literally beat that out of you, and you pretty much had no choice whatsoever. I also had a friend, right, whose mum grew up like in the, I think it's like early 70s, and then like my friend's grandma was extremely religious. Now she didn't want her daughter growing up being left-handed, because apparently being left-handed is the sign of the devil and all this one, right? So she used to physically beat her to teach her how to write with her right hand, and she will write now, but she doesn't like it. Like it hurts her hand and it's not comfortable for her, and her handwriting's really bad. But that's just because her mum thought that left-handed people are the devil. my mouse is on my right hand side, but then like in archery and that I'm a lefty, in figure skating I'm a lefty, and it's mainly sports for me. Like I'm more like left-handedly like inclined in sports, but I could do either way. Right, I think we might be ready to risk it. I don't know if you agree, but like looking at how our party are, we might just about be able to take on the grass gym. I don't think we're gonna walk out unscathed. I think we are gonna have some deaths. But I feel like now is a good time to like, we're gonna try it, we'll try it. So we're gonna make our way back to we're gonna go heal up first, obviously. Be a good idea too. And we'll see how it goes. That's actually really depressing right there, Lana. Yeah. really depressing, I'm sorry. Have you got like are you styling it on a mannequin head? So I've got like these push pin type things, like if you got any push pins that you use for like sewing, for example, they work quite well. And that is very true, Blue. I need to stop procrastinating. I just need to put my big girl pants on and go do it. I just need to put that brave face on and all that lot. Okay, let's go. Now, this... Using a hat filled with fluff. I like the resourcefulness, I will say that much. But yeah, you know like those round sewing pins that you get, like the really thick round-headed ones? You can use them as well, but be very careful because they are quite sharp. Well, if stuff like that like actually hurts you. I've got like this weird talent, like I can jab myself with a needle and it doesn't hurt. But I'm so used to it now. I really hope that Nimona ain't gonna like door camp us. Honestly, it's so bright. I'd hate to see the electricity bill. Just imagine that there's like a countrywide electrical problem, like the power plants are running out of like power and all the gyms are there like, well, we're fine, and it's just them like lit up like a Christmas tree. Like actually eaten. Like, nom nom nom, this is really good but sharp scran kind of eaten. No! No, that isn't funny. I say, but then like, I had my sister shoved a torch white bulb up her nose once. I think she shoved it up her nose. That was also fun. Dad there with tweezers trying to fish it out. Believe it or not though, I can say that she's not exactly the brightest. I did once swallow a penny. A 1p coin. Or was it a 1 cent? It might have been a 1 cent coin because this was back when I lived out in Germany. But yeah, I can make the joke now that my sister ain't exactly the brightest. I can't remember if there's like any of those like sunflowers up here anywhere, so I'm just looking. Oh my god. It sounds like you two will get on like a house on fire. No! No! Oh wait, was I supposed to go to that house at the side? I think I was supposed to go to the house at the side first. Oh yeah, there's the woman. I'm like running around like, I can't see any of these sunflora right now. Yes, I am ready to gather them up. I am ready to be the Paldean version of a sheepdog. Have you seen that, like, what is it, like, chai seed Bob Ross planner? Oh, no. To be honest, I once, went to go make a sandwich, right, with seeded bread, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to put this bread in the microwave because I want it so then the cheese is slightly melted on the inside. And the combination of like the oil from the butter and the cheese, no, the heat from the microwave, made it so then one of the seeds actually grew. And I don't know why, but I thought they would have like heat treated them so they wouldn't actually grow. But, you know, each to their own and all that lot. Like, I still ate it. I mean, it's kind of like one of my 5 a day at that point. It's technically salad. Honestly, this is gonna lag my game so much, just running around with all these sunfloras. There's one over here. Was it one of those, like, small little button magnet things that you can get? Like, the tiny little things? Honestly, imagine going, like, near a metal detector afterwards. That would hurt. That'd be painful. I'm, like, concerned now about, like, chat's eating habits. Oh. You're coming with me? Any more? Any more friends? I do not see any more friends over here. We are gonna check the other side though for more friends. Honestly, I feel like I'm losing frames. I am literally losing frames. Okay. Please, go on, Blue. Enlighten me, because now you've like piqued my interest. And I'm interested to know what else you've done, like what other shenanigans you've gotten up to. Oh, Sunflora. I am my Switch right now is gonna be chugging. I am killing the frame rate. Wait, the frames. Right, let's go. This. Bloody hell. That is something. That is something. Was there a nice big boom? Was there like a big boom? Taking these Sunflora back. Oh, this game was not optimized. Please, take them. I don't know why, but for some reason in my head, like, I thought it was 20, but I think that's because I was getting it confused with the grass gym in Pokemon Sword and Shield, where you have to, like, herd all the sheep, like, all the Wooloos, and I think that's only 30. Did you get, like, a bit of a shock? I remember, like, a couple of years ago, I was out walking with some mates, and, like, mind you, I was a teen at the time. And we'd gone, like, past some, like, fields where they, like, kept horses in, and there was an electric fence. And I remember, like, thinking to myself, oh, like, it's gonna hurt if I touch it. And I accidentally brushed my hand against it, and I went, oh, it's not on. So what did I do? I thought, you know what? That slight brush of the hand means that that's it, the whole thing's not on, so I grabbed hold of it. And at first, I didn't feel anything. And then all of a sudden, I felt it go all the way up my arm. And it, oh, honestly, it was such a weird experience, but it hurt as well. obviously it's electric shock, isn't it? I made a circuit with my body to the ground. And then I remember a couple of hours afterwards, every so often my muscles were spasming because of obviously all that electricity that had gone through me. But that wasn't the first time I've ever touched an electric fence either. I touched it when I was younger as well, because I remember my parents telling me the story about how we were at Chester Zoo. And they had said, don't touch the electric fence. And what did I do? I touched it. So you'd think I would learn. But yeah, clearly not. But yeah, you didn't learn your lesson. What else have you done? What else have we done? Time to take on the gym now. Of course, he's got to make a flashy entrance. Okay, so we've got a pyromaniac in the chat. Wonderful. Like, in what kind of way though? I do quite like what they did with Brassus' design, because like typically in Pokemon games, all the grassed gym leaders are all like happy, smiley, really positive, and he's just there like, he looks like he hasn't slept. He doesn't know what sleep is. Okay. Like, go on then, tell me a story in Fireworks and I'll tell you one of mine, because I've got a good one. I've got a really good one. I can't actually remember what mon we got the head of the party. Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. So far, I think we could do it. Promising. To be honest, like, I'm surprised that it wasn't worse, because like I feel like a lot of people that I know who have had fireworks stories, it's always like a lot worse, like running through the streets with a firework in one hand or letting it off. So when I think I was probably about 15 at the time, like maybe 16. I was round at a family member's house for a barbecue type party thing. It was bonfire night. And my family have got this like really odd tradition that when it is bonfire night, I'm actually going to keep Fletching in. Where all the pumpkins that we had used at Halloween, we will blow up with fireworks. Now, we'd already done this at this point, so we'd already gone out onto the field and blown up all our pumpkins, but my cousins still had some fireworks left over. And they thought that they were going to take out they was going to take out some pent-up anger or something, or some sort of vendetta against Chinese lanterns. Like, they hate Chinese lanterns, which, understandably, I know why. They're not very good, and they're, like, awful to the environment and animals. But anyway, they were trying to aim for these Chinese lanterns with a big bit of PVC pipe, and they were literally holding it over their shoulders like a bazooka. And one of them was literally going behind and lighting a firework and watching it go up this like PVC pipe. Now, they were trying to get this one Chinese lantern, but they weren't aiming properly, and they accidentally hit the side of the house. Now, this firework bounced off the side of the house, hit the PVC drain pipe, and literally did a U-turn back to us. And I remember seeing this firework coming down towards us, and it hit my aunt in the shoulder, my mum in the leg, and then it landed underneath my feet. And I remember my mum literally pushing me out the way of this firework, and literally it was like something out of an action movie. I was like jumping mid-air, and all I could see is this firework going boom on the ground. And ever since then, my aunt had banned my cousins from messing around with the fireworks at the house, but like out in the field, perfectly fine. But yeah, that wasn't the worst thing I did either. So my aunt has like a really, really old garage as well, and they used to have like a issue with mice in the shed, like the garage. So they had loads of mice traps. Now, one of the traps managed to catch a mice, and obviously at this point, it wasn't a very humane one. It was one of the ones that would like, you know? So they decided that they was going to give this poor dead mouse the best burial service that they can imagine. So they got some sellotape, got a rocket. You can see where I'm going. Yeah. To be honest, I was gonna say I wonder why I'm like so messed up, but then like I grew up with the family that I'm in, so you know. Oh my gosh, yeah. I bet you had some like people come out like questioning what had happened at that point, didn't you, Blue? Alright then, we did it first time. We took out the gym. Okay, and we can catch Pokemon up to level 30. That's nice. Alright. We're finally getting somewhere. Okay, now that's dangerous. Right, kids, don't play with fireworks. Don't play with fire either, alright? Boom, 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 you know? But yeah, if you ever have a pumpkin at Halloween and you want to, like, see it go off, what you do is you literally get a firework, break the stick in half, and you take the stick to the firework, and then you poke it into the pumpkin, but you have the firework facing down into the ground, and you put the lid back on after you light it. Honestly, the explosions are great because you just have chunks of pumpkin going everywhere. It's perfect. You know, I think I might open up some of my snacks. I went to the shop earlier and I've gotten one of the best snacks in my opinion. Well, actually, I got two of the best snacks in my opinion. So I'll show you one of them. So I got some lentil salt and vinegar crisps because I'm obsessed with lentil crisps right now. I'm gonna lose my controller. Oh, focus. There we go. And then I got some popcorn. I wish I had Haribo egg. I wish I had Haribo right now. Maybe when it comes to me getting like paid on payday, I might treat myself to some Haribos. Because right now, my bank account is crying at me. I want to do it for fun, I guess. I do miss Haribos though. I haven't had Haribos in ages. I guilted my boss though into buying me Haribos the other week because I had like some of the fun pack sizes, like, you know, small packs. I had some of those in a basket at work. So we have a drawer that we can keep our food in. But it's like a shared drawer. And I have my own little basket in it. And I had like some Haribos in there along with some other bits. And my boss comes in and he goes to one of the other ladies in the office. And he goes, "I found your secret stash," as he's eating a pack of my Haribos. And she goes, "That's not mine. They're Jordan's." And I just look up from my desk and I'm just staring at him. And I'm like, "How dare you eat my Haribos?" And I guilt him, saying that they were the best thing in the world and that I'm never going to forgive him and all this lot. And the next day he comes in with like a massive pack of Haribos and he gives me more than what he ate. He's like, "Here, I had like 6 packs, but you can have 12. I'm sorry about that." Best day ever. That's cool. I used to, like, a lot of the times with, like, when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to do it with the old electronics because we didn't have any. We didn't, like, buy a lot of electronics. Compared to me now, like, my desk, I've literally got, I'm trying to count, 1, 2, 3, like, 3 different consoles on one side. I am gonna have a 4th as well soon. Plus my PC. Like, I buy so many electronics, but as a kid, I used to take apart like things like pens and pencils, like, you know, mechanical pencils. Used to do that a lot. It's great fun. It's an interesting way though as well of, like, learning how things work. Alright, so we have done the grass gym. I think maybe now we make our way down to the next city. It is electric type though, so we need to get some different Pokemon to help us. Now, what type-ins should we go for the next one? So it is electric, isn't it? What have I got in my boxes? Not many. Yeah, we don't really have that many, like, Pokemon right now. I mean, we've got a Quorf. And we do have a Nacli as well. Not exactly the best groundbreaking party right here. I'm just gonna, like, add a couple of, like, ground types and rock types to the party. So we've got, like, 2 rock and a ground. We might find something better on the way. Who knows? I better actually save. Because last time that I streamed, the game did crash. And I don't want to risk it. I'm not risking it today. What we'll do as well is we'll challenge, like, some of these, like, local people as we go. Get a bit more pocket money. Hi Laura, I hope you are well. It's good to see that you're back in the stream today. Honestly, anytime that, like, games crash is a scary moment. It's like, when's the last save? Oh, nice. What season are you watching? Are you watching the newest one or you started, like, again? I do love a bit of Doctor Who. But whenever I say to myself, oh, I'm going to rewatch it, I get, like, a couple seasons in and then I forget about it. I tried rewatching Vampire Diaries, same thing happened. Although I did... Ooh, nice. To be honest, Matt Smith. What can I say? But I have started I have started watching Pokemon Horizons again. I was watching that earlier whilst I was, like, doing some stuff with my link tree and all that lot. We got Gary! Look! A moment for Gary right now. The best boy. Finally, he's useful! The Gary gods are smiling down on us tonight. The whole, like, River song, like, storyline though is, like, at first it's kind of confusing because her past is the Doctor's future. Right, don't ruin it for me, but I'm, like, episode 20 in, like, 22 in. Is it still good? Or, like, is there any moments they're like, not quite, you know? I thought for some reason that Gary evolved later on. The Gary DOS. To be honest, if I get a secondary Gary, I could name it Gary DOS, as in, like, the number 2 in Spanish. Yeah, understandable. I feel like that's like that for like a lot of series. Like, there's always, like, an episode or two that's, like, not the best, or a few moments where they're like, why did they do that? One thing that, like, really miffs me off, though, is, like, when you get filler episodes. I hate it. Like, sometimes, yeah, can be funny, can be, like, interesting. But when it's, like, they've changed the entire plot just for one episode, so, like, why? Why have we done this? Okay. I feel free to quote it now if you want. If you can find a way to, like, get in there, you know? I did actually, though. I spent some time earlier today as well, sorting out my auto mod. Because I can't keep multitasking and whatnot. So I've changed the settings a bit. Because it defaults to the highest setting of, like, moderation. So... Oh, that one. That's a good quote, yeah. I did... That's the Weeping Angels episode, isn't it? Where they're on the ship. And yeah, auto mod is no longer a bully now, right? The only bully is me. But even then, like, I'm not that much of a bully. In fact, I get bullied. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, poor Bob. I rewatched that, like, episode, I think, like, earlier this year. Honestly, the Weeping Angels when I was a kid freaked me out. And then there's, like, that episode of the Doctor Who, where it's Matt Smith's Doctor. The doll episode, you know, the one where, like, it's the weird creeper dolls. That freaked me out. Okay, got a new berry, nice. Gary's doing a good job. Gary is simply doing his best. Gary, attack. Honestly, Gary is gonna be like a carry now. Gary the carry. Honestly, I feel like that should just be like a bit of a joke now at this point. It kind of fits though as well, because if you think about it, Paldea is based on Spain, isn't it? So it's fitting. Gary is gonna win us a victory. Come on, Gary, keep going. Keep winning for us. Looking at it though, our Fletchinder might actually evolve soon as well. It's level 29 now. But I can't remember if it's gonna, like... You know, not listen. Yeah, he is weak, but Gary's gonna be in the party for moral support. Because if I take him out the party, that's when I get bullied. So he's got to stay in the party. It's in the contract. I signed the waiver. Yeah, I need to listen to the rules and all this lot. Otherwise, I'll get into trouble. I don't fancy being scolded either. Yeah, exactly. Like, I've signed on the dotted line, and I now owe this person my life if I take Gary out, so I can't. Gary's got to stay. But Gary's not very healthy right now. I am just gonna swap Gary out. I'm just gonna go for Florigado. And hopefully hope for the best and all this lot. It's not looking good, fam. It's not looking good. We'll go magically. Come on, keep in there. Seed bomb. I'm hoping that we could get this move done, do a bit more damage, maybe throw a ball at it. I think we could catch this. This thing is a killing machine. We're gonna die to this. Honestly, I love a good air fryer. I made garlic bread in the air fryer earlier. Love it. What are we having then for tea, Laura? What's on the menu? Alright. I was gonna throw a ball at it actually, so we'll throw a great ball at it. And hope for the best. This thing doesn't want to go in the ball. Poor claw. To be honest, there isn't wrong with a fish finger sandwich. In fact, right, I made a joke about this the other day, like how you can have like fish fingers, potato smileys, chicken nuggets, turkey dinosaurs and all that what. Put it on a chopping board and call it British tapas. But I do really like fish fingers, so I'm not judging you there. To be honest, I had like a somewhat similar lunch, except from it was chicken. It was just basically fancy chicken fillets, but it was nice. Have we not had food yet, Blue? I'm just here like absolutely demolishing this pack of popcorn. Honestly, I love a picky dinner. There's nothing wrong with it, honestly. Picky dinner for life, right? I'm gonna have to give a potion to Fletchinger and hope for the best. I just want this thing to get in the bowl. Honestly, like, after you've had your Christmas dinner and the leftovers in the evening, like, that and a good cheese board. Which is bad because I'm lactose intolerant. So I can't have any, well, we shouldn't have like any dairy, but I still do it. I'm just gonna use an ultra at this point. Oh, okay, I see. To be honest, like, for someone that like used to like struggle with like eating and stuff like that, like I used to like starve myself, like it's not easy when you've got like eating disorder and stuff like that. We're not giving him a nickname other than shithead. Okay. I get this, like, I've got it downstairs in the front actually. I get this mocha from Tesco's that is made with like a milk alternative and it's so good. But like, I would happily have like a chalky milkshake or a strawberry milkshake, but I have to then clear my plans the day after. But then saying that, like, I left my, because I have lactose-free milk, I left that at work on, what date was it? Friday. So Thursday I left it at work, Friday morning, I was wanting a cup of tea, so I had to use my mum's milk, so I had to use normal milk. And I ended up being quite poorly pretty much straight after it because I had normal milk. But it also didn't help that I did have a coughing fit, and I coughed so hard that I ended up throwing up this like tea that I just drank. Oh, I see. To be honest, if I've had a drink, I get really bad munchies then. But I try to eat little and often. Honestly, they are good though. The like mochas are one of my favorites, like coffee drinks. But this one that I get, I can't remember the brand of it, but it's in like a brown bottle and it's like a weird shaped bottle. And I could sit there and I can down one of those like in a few hours. It's so good. I would have had one tonight, but I've got cherry Pepsi with me tonight. And obviously mixing milk or anything like creamy like that with fizzy, you just end up like making yourself feel poorly. One of my favourite, right, and I'll tell you this, I have this as normal milk though. One of my favourite drinks to get from Starbucks is a chai tea latte. But I like the iced ones, but I don't like the fact that like most Starbucks like don't do lactose-free milk. They just do like oat, hazelnut and all that lot. So I don't tend to like have any milk alternatives when I'm out. I'll just risk it. Also, I'm gonna make a couple of like TMs right now. Can I? Okay, I could toggle that. But I want to sort it by craftables. We'll make a charm. Honestly, they're so good. They're so good. I actually wanted to like make one earlier because I sometimes like get the powder myself and I'll make one at home. But when I went into Tesco's, I couldn't find the powder anywhere. So in the end, I just decided to call it quits. But I've got a personalized Starbucks cup, like the cold drink one, with my name on it, and it's like one of my favorite cups ever. And that's what I typically have like my mochas in and my chai tea lattes. Well, my cold mochas, like, you know, if you get your iced ones. Ooh, actually no, I'm not going to use the salmon voice because I think she already knows it. You know what, for now, I'm just going to leave that. We've made a couple of TMs and I'm just going to keep going. Alright, we're going to send Gary out a bit more. It's raining, so we're going to get a bit of lag. You see, it depends. Like, typically, I'll go, like, Starbucks, because the closest one, it's, like, one of the closest ones to me. It's, like, a half-hour drive down the road. Whereas Costa is... It's, like, 10 minutes extra. But actually getting to this Costa is a nightmare. Because the car park's busy and it's not very nice. But I'll definitely go like more to Starbucks. But I also have this cup because I'm a bit of a material girl. And like, I want it to be bougie. So I'm like, just sat there on stream like ages ago just drinking like out of my personalised Starbucks cup. I want the Cyclosaur. I want the rideable lizard. Imagine just nipping out to the shops on your Pokemon that's also a car. Well, bike. It's not very good looking either. Like, it's quite an ugly looking Pokemon. Ooh, what kind of style though is it? Like, has it got a pattern on it? Alright, we've got the Psycho Star. Mount Pokemon, please no. It's so ugly. Oh, okay, so it's nice and sparkly. Nice. On the topic though of like drinkware and stuff like that, I really want like a pumpkin like shaped mug, and they always bring them out every single year, but I always end up missing like getting one. So I think like next time I like go into a shop and I see one, I'm gonna get one because they're so cute. I'm just gonna let Gary handle everything. In Gary we trust. Come on, Gary, I believe in you. You can do this. Honestly, I think they're so cool. Like, I really want one. But at the same time, like, I looked at my bank this morning and like, my bank account is practically crying right now. I've had too many sod it, I'll treat myself moments. I wonder who this stranger could be. I'm really sorry, but I don't actually have a PO box. It's one of those where I'm looking into it. I did though, like, set up a PayPal because I was like, sometimes like people like do want to like send me stuff and that. And last time I had someone like buy me a cosplay, they messaged me not long afterwards going, yeah, I don't know if you know, but Every just doxed you. So the company that I bought my cosplay, like the person bought the cosplay from, you had the option of hiding your contact details and your like where you live and your address, but they didn't communicate that with Every. Now Every sent an email to that person saying your parcel's out for delivery and gave them my address. I was like, oh, well, thanks for letting me know. So I had to get rid of that link. So I'm just now, I think, gonna use PayPal until I can like possibly sort out a PO box. I think that is probably gonna be like maybe like a week or like in a couple of weeks time sort of jobby. But for now, but I had to like get my friend as well earlier to check the PayPal link because I was like, please can you like have a look at it and see what like personal information it comes up with? And she's like, well, I can only see a first name. And I went, as long as it's my first name, I don't care. But I didn't want it like bringing up like my address and stuff like that because I do have my own address like tied to my PayPal account. So she checked and she's like, no, it's good, you could just see your name. I was like, okay, good, because I don't want to dox myself again. But it wasn't my fault. Oh boy. Yeah, Game Freak are really cutting the corners nowadays. Such lazy character design. Honestly, the amount of talking in this game should just need a, we need a skip button. I don't want to do this now though. I don't know if my, like, Pokemon are stronger. Well, strong enough. Let me consult the party in a minute. I will see. So I can't actually remember what level Miwa is at. Honestly, bring back the skip button, please. Oh, what game was it recently that's like brought out a skip button? And I think like it was like a new update, and I think I nearly cried. Like I just, I think I'm trying to think actually. Was it Power World? Power World might have been Power World because like you know when you're like entering boss battles and that, and you couldn't skip it. I think it was that because some of them are really long. Oh my god, please stop talking. Thank you. Director Clavel? To be honest, he could get away with being a student because we did see that 60-year-old student the other day. Games that have got like insanely long cutscenes that you cannot skip are a nightmare. Anyway, I don't actually remember what like level me is. I don't remember, but I don't have many good water like mons right now. Gary doesn't know any warp moves. What TMs do I have? Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much, Laura. But you don't have to, obviously. Like, I'd feel bad, like, if you're, like, spending, like, you know, money on getting stuff like that. But, like, I do appreciate it. Okay, we've got Water Pulse. It's okay. Any other... Alright, we've only got Water Pulse, which I think, for now, we might just have to give Gary to learn. And hopefully that might be enough. Trailblaze. Oh, that's kind of cool one. Let's have a look. I mean, there is Dig. We could give it Dig. Yeah, I just... Games that literally hold you captive, I don't like. Don't like. Like, just please. Let me just... get on with playing the game. Yeah, but 30%, like, it is a lot, but at the same time it isn't. Like, if you haven't, like, I don't want you being in a situation where you're struggling, if you know what I mean. You see, I was thinking about Trailblaze as well. I don't actually remember what grass moves I got on Wargeo. Oh no, not Gary. We're not giving it to Gary. Let's have a look what we can swap for. 'Cause it's level 50. I might swap out Quick Attack. Now, what else have we got? What else? I'm thinking about Dig for one of the others. Now, who do we think we should give Dig to? Because I'm just thinking of the electric gym. What other ones have I got? I've got Rock Blast. But it's not very powerful. But you can hit him up to like 2 to 3 times in a row, which can make quite a bit of difference. You know what? I'm gonna give that to Diglett. So we're gonna get rid of Growl. Ooh. Oh, that's really cute though. Like, spending like, honestly, stuff like that's like really cute. I was like saying to a mate the other day, like the only other time that like I've ever like had like obviously little gifts and stuff like that was like, you know, like Christmas and birthdays and that. Other than like once when my like ex-girlfriend, like this was back before we started dating though, she like, I don't know why, she just, when I went to go pick her up for this date, she just like handed me a bunch of flowers and she's like, oh, I just thought they were like, you'd really, really like it. And I think it was just like the thought of the fact that she thought of me. I was like really, really like found it sweet. But like little things like that is so cute. Like even just like getting them something small. My boss's granddad, right, comes into work, like our workplace, like pretty much 2-3 times a week. And every time he comes in, he'll bring us in like a little snack or something. And the other day, he brought in a crunchy. And he doesn't like say anything. He just literally like looks at you and throws you a chocolate bar. And I find it like really, really sweet every single time. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, you have to like get some like music on and like do some slow dancing and stuff like that. I was listening to, I don't know why, like one of my like colleagues had put it on, but you know Bridgerton, she put on a Bridgerton soundtrack the other day, and it was like basically all these modern songs that had been like turned into like more classical type of music, and it was actually quite cool listening to some of them. I think I'm gonna leave doing this. Boy, why are you going to cry in the corner? Please. Oh, that's so cute though. Like, that's so thoughtful. I wish someone thought of me like that, honestly. Am I stuck up here? I think I'm stuck. I think I'm stuck up here. This thing's gonna chase after me. Single club. I mean, being in a relationship at times, boy, like, isn't like always like the best and all like that. Or like sometimes it's nice to be on your own and have like a bit of you time. But like I'm very much like in this mindset now where I'm like trying not to force stuff like that. Like I've banned myself off dating sites because every time that I've been on them, like I always match somehow with like the creeps, and I just don't want to anymore. But I was out earlier with my mum round at my sister's house, and I said to my mum, I need to get back for about 5-ish so I can get ready. And my sister goes to me, why, where are you going? Like, thinking that I'm going on like some sort of date. Which she turned to her and went, I've got a stream at 7. You can watch if you want. And she went, oh, okay, as long as it's just that then. Because she's banned me from dating my sister. Mind you, she's younger than me as well. She just thinks I've got like really bad taste in people. Honestly, like, I don't even care about like being made to feel like a princess or like a queen or anything. What I just care about is like being treated nicely and someone actually wanting to spend their time with me. That's all I want. Like, bare minimum, just spend a bit of time with me. I don't care what we do. Just let me have some of your attention. Okay, we have healed up Gary. We can't see him because he's like phasing out. Here he is. Here's the boy. And we are... Okay, we've got a Psyduck. Let's just like level up a bit more. I can't really use Gary in the gym, so I think I'm just going to use him as a tool to help us level. Gary. It'll happen. It'll happen one day, boy, right? I am a firm believer that there is someone out there for everyone. And like, yeah, it might not be like, you might not know them now, you might not find them, but like, it's when you least expect it. It'll happen. I think though as well, like, if you try to force things along, it gets like... You tend to rush things, I find, or like, you end up like settling, and it's like, they're not the right person. I don't know whether or not to like get some of these like, whatever these things, the light bulb things. A 100%. 100% there, Laura. We're gonna use bite. friends that get in a one bottomy together stay together. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if my best mate like did turn around to me and go, yeah, let's have one of those as well. Oh my gosh. Is your friend okay though? Like, if you need help, blink twice. Like, I'll find a way. I'll find a way. Come on, Gary. Oh, look how cute. Look how cute. Honestly, I love Meryl. I've got loads of these though, like, shiny on Pokemon Go. So many. This isn't to go get a lobotomy together in Japan, is it? Okay, I'll need to wait for the Marill to come back to Earth. So Gary's gonna do his little happy dance. And then I'm gonna throw a ball at it. Oh, okay, fair enough, yeah. What kind of anime merch, though? So she's expecting you to hold bags. I might have to use... Oh, shoot, I've just used Splash! I wanted to use Tackle. To be honest, like, a holiday to Japan, like, I would love to do that. Like, that's one of my dream holiday destinations. But I feel like I probably wouldn't ever leave. Honestly, my love language as well is physical attention. Like, it's one of, like, my favorite things to do, but how, like, I show, like, affection back is I do, like, things like I'll, like, cook as well. Like, I really like making, like, really nice food. And, like, I've always joked because I make this, like, in my opinion, it's really nice. I make this steak pie from scratch, like, homemade steak pie, and I always make a joke saying that it's gonna get me married off one day. Like, I will get myself a partner with this steak pie. It hasn't happened yet, but one day, maybe. But yeah, like physical affection, and also like doing something to make them feel good as well, like making them nice food is one of the ways. Pretty much, yeah. Except from I don't have a maid outfit. I did joke about getting one years ago, but imagine having to explain that to your family member why you've got a why you got a maid outfit. Poor Gary's getting absolutely ruined. Gary, please. Carry on holding. I'm just gonna have to use a Great Ball. Alright. We got it. We got it. Perfect. Oh, we got another one just waiting. Just chilling. Alright, I better actually go, like, heal Gary up because he's not looking so hot right now. He's not doing so good. should actually make our way down to the beach as well and see what's down there. Like, there's quite a few, like, different species of Pokemon that I don't have yet. Oh my gosh. I mean, if it puts me in the mindset of actually wanting to clean, fair enough. Like, I'm really, really bad at times where I'm like, I can't be bothered. But it puts me in the mindset of wanting to go do it. Who's to complain, right? I'm like trying to do this one-handed because I got popcorn in one hand. I'm trying not to get like really disgusting like popcorny fingers all over my controller. It's not working so well. You know what, I'm gonna go for 20 and then I'll get like 10 more Great Balls. Oh my god. I don't actually... I'm trying to think. I mean, I did apply for a cleaning place once. It was just like weekend work. Just a little bit of extra money once I was at uni. But I didn't end up getting it, which isn't exactly a bad thing, exactly. Just, if you feel personally victimized, just say. We had a Cyclosar actually run into us and it's annoying me. These things are so annoying. Have you, like, on the topic of job applications though, have you seen that, like, email that, like, KFC sent out when they've rejected your application and it's just full of chicken puns? I think they open up like, oh, we're so happy you're like wanting to join our roost or whatever it is like that, or our flock. And it's just like a bunch of chicken related puns. It's great. But imagine though, like applying for a job and you're getting like turned down with a bunch of jokes written into the email. I think I'd actually cry. I want this watch roll. They must have had a cracking time writing that one. Okay, I'm gonna have to ban that word, I feel like. I'm gonna have to add that to the list of banned words, Laura. So, congratulations. You've brought Autobot mod back now. The bully's back. Disgusting behaviour. I'm gonna be putting in a formal complaint to management. I hope you're happy. That's it. Gary's gonna like ruin it now for us. We've got no luck now. What was that scream? It's like, whoa! Oh my gosh, I forgot that Gary wasn't doing good. Gary's not feeling very good, Mr. Stark. Honestly, like, when the rest of the Gary fan club are here, you're gonna need therapy. Blue, you've been in a stream with the rest of the Gary fan club, haven't you? It gets cursed. Like, I think the last time they were here, we were literally on about the cult. It's if there's a vibe, it's a vibe. Yeah. I came here for the stream and I left joining the cult. I'm gonna have to go heal Gary up again. I don't even think I actually have like any ingredients for a sandwich, so I can't use that yet. Because I need more money. I need to take people's lunch money. We're not getting very far from the, like, Poke Center, are we now? Which literally just looks like a petrol station. So, I was looking at it earlier, right, Blue? And this was like, literally, I had half hour to look at it, and I was like, I'm gonna sort it out. I've already, like, spoken to, like, my friend who's agreed that she'll mod for me. And we was, like, discussing, like, channel ideas and stuff like that. So, it's gonna happen, okay? I'm on about having a channel just for Gary Worship. But I'm not quite sure yet. So I feel like I'll probably have a look like maybe tomorrow. But then I'm supposed to be out like most of the day tomorrow, like. But I'll have a look. I'll either have a look tonight or tomorrow at some point, and like see what's happening and all this what. But hopefully soon. Alright, and I'll let you know once it's up. I'll let you know. And I'll probably like include like some sort of link in like my link tree or something like that. Literally, you think that I'm like some like decent person, you know? I'm rather chill. I cosplay and all this lot, and then you join the streams and it's there like, "Hi Laura, welcome to the cult," and you just get sucked in. And that's it. The only way of out this is definitely, even then, Gary has legal rights to your soul. So, technically not. Once you're in, you're in. I'm not even going to bother terrestrializing Gary, because I believe in his abilities. Yeah, that's because he's already taken it blue. Right. You might not know this, but Gary knows from the day that you are born if you're going to be part of the cult. So he tends to take your soul prior. He knows. He knows. Gary will find a way. Gary will find a way. Like, maybe he'll just enslave your spirit. Maybe not your soul, but your spirit. It'll keep you attached to this mortal plane. Any good stuff? Any good stuff over here? Any good stuff? I mean, there's a bike running around. Yeah. Gary knows that the moment that you are literally conceived, whether or not you are going to be part of the cult. Gary has a plan for all of us. Gary is all-knowing, all-powerful. Any good Pokemon over here? I mean, we don't actually have this yet. We don't have you. Hopefully we've stunned it a bit. Just, you know, scare it into suspicion. Assigned cultist by that. Just imagine that though, like, instead of like male or female on your birth certificate, it's just cultist. The cult wife didn't choose. No, I didn't choose the cult wife. The cult wife chose me. No, Gary! Please, Gary. Please. Okay, we got it. We got it. There we go. We've got. You see, like, mine had something, like, very similar. It said disappointment, though, and I still don't quite understand why, but my mum says it checks out. Any good shit over here? No, to be honest, me, that I just... Why bother, honestly? I feel like just get a cabin in the woods and just maybe pretend to be a witch. That's my plan. Like, who needs to go out in society when you could just sit in a cabin in the woods by yourself? Fair enough. You're a wizard, Blue. I'm a what? You're a wizard, Blue. I mean, on the topic of disappearing acts, I once had a great uncle who disappeared after going to the shop to go get a bag of carrots. You're a wizard, Harry! I'm a what? You're a wizard, Harry! That video lives in my head rent free. Right, Hagrid, listen here, you fucking idiot! I mean, our Pokemon are weathering quite nicely. Oh! I mean, if we're getting into that, like, I never knew my father. My gosh. Confession time, I've never actually read the Harry Potter books. I've watched all the films though. I have played Hogwarts Legacy though. That's such a good game. Is it like a really unique one? Name-wise. I don't think I do either, like, considering, like, there's a bit of lore in, Hogwarts Legacy. I don't remember it, though. It's like putting a curse on your kids, though, isn't it? Oh my gosh. To be honest, any name for me is a nightmare to pronounce. Fair enough. I've got a friend actually who doesn't go by her first name, she goes by her second name. Because it's easier. She doesn't like her first name. I just do that in real life all the time, Laura. It's fun. To be honest, like, that has happened to me though quite a few times, like when I've been in like customer serving roles. Like, I'm quite lucky now that I don't talk to many people face to face, although I did once end a phone call, and mind you, this was afternoon, saying have a good evening. This was 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and afterwards I was like, oh my gosh, why did I end it like that? I am a bit of an idiot though. Sometimes though, like, if it's easier for you, easier for everyone else, then fair enough. And if you prefer it, I've got some right weird nicknames. I send a lot of emails to customers now, and because I mainly do my emails in the morning, when I've got to send 1 or 2 in the afternoon, it always automatically like puts out good morning. I'm like, please don't. But I also have, like, because I've got really bad memory, I have this like awful problem of like, I'll send off an email and they're like, shit, have I actually put down their name right? So I have to go back into the email and double check. And one day it's gonna happen. One day I'm gonna like accidentally send an email calling someone the wrong name, or like spelling it badly. But I think I'd be actually mortified, not gonna lie. Anyway, it's morning somewhere in the world. Maybe just not where you are. I want this Pinchurchin. I think that's how you pronounce it. I spent ages actually like sitting there learning how to like pronounce it. Pinchurchin. Try saying that 10 times very, very quickly after a couple. Exactly. It is morning somewhere in the world. You're not wrong. On the topic though of like badly pronounced names, like my surname, I've got like, I'm not going to tell you what obviously, but I've got a very unique surname. And a lot of people pronounce it wrong. So I just tend to go by like the shortened version of my surname, because my surname like can get very, very long. But honestly, if I had £1 for every time that someone's pronounced it wrong, I wouldn't have to work. Imagine serving someone but just singing it as well as you're serving them. You're bringing over their drinks over to them, you're just singing happy birthday, and someone out behind the couch just clapping along to it as well. Honestly, I think I'd definitely be mortified. So mortified. I've just got visions of you now, like trying to coach them, and they're still pronouncing it wrong, and you're just like, I give up. I'm not even gonna bother. Gotta take on the Wiglet. Wait, what? I'm just gonna sit here and camp. That's quite nice though, that if you're like able to do it like that. Like, if your surname's, like, quite easy to pronounce. Like, part of my surname is, which is why I go for the simplified version at times. But part of it always throws people off. And I could tell them how to pronounce it, and people still pronounce it wrong. But it's like, it's just one of those where, like, I can be bothered, but then, like, sometimes I'm not. That wasn't very nice. I didn't mean to kill it. I just wanted to take it home. I wanted it to be my friend. Yeah, same Psyduck. Psyduck's like such a vibe. God's sake. Oh, they've got like accents then. I'm not very good at learning languages anyway. For God's sake, please, I just want a Wiglet. I just want a Wiglet, please. Oh, I see, okay. To be honest, like, people sometimes, like, pronounce mine with a W. There's no W in my name. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Yeah, and some people put a H in the name as well, just after the W. Yeah. 100% right there. That's how you pronounce it. No, it's just like that because it still sounds like, you know. That's pretty much what my best friend calls me anyway. Like, my best friend, like, she calls me every name under the sun. I don't know if you just saw what ability Wiglet had then. What is the Dutch word for trash can? Well, trash bin. So now I'm curious. Is it like a really, really harsh word though? Because like obviously in some languages, if you like call someone something, it's like worse in that language than it is in others. Okay. That's quite like, that sounds like someone like would have that as a name though, like. Yeah, it's not that bad. Like, my friend used to call me puta, which is Spanish for bitch. But I wouldn't say that's bad. But there's certain like swear words that are really, really bad in UK. Like, there's one in particular that begins with a C that is like, to some people, like, it's the worst one ever, like, you should never say it. But it's my favourite swear word. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's like, basically kind of like a double nickname in a way. Wiglet's move though, did you, not move, like, ability, did you see Wiglet's ability? Like, Game Freak, you've got some explaining to do. It was gooey. Like, are you really friends though if you don't greet your friend by like insulting them? Like, I literally sent her voice notes calling her my like hoe. To be honest, like, I wouldn't ever call her it though in front of like her family, but she's like, she's done it in front of mine. No, I'm never gonna be able to look at it the same way. Like, yeah, it did look a bit like one, like. And the fact that they gave it the ability GUI. But then again, like, I've heard people, and I'm sure you have as well, I've heard people call Diglett poop in my butt be like. Yeah, that's true, the colour as well. The colour for the shiny is like really gross though. Oh no! That was no. Gotta go to this side because I know that there is. Someone get the moisturizer. E45 cream. Hello. I want the muck robe because we don't have one. I'm gonna use bite. I mean, that's not that bad. Just please get in the bloody ball. I'm like praying to the Pokemon gods right now that it'll get in the ball. I'm just gonna have to put it in a better bowl. Is it though? Is it the best ability? What if it was like imposter or something? Oh yeah, it's definitely a Pokemon. Step Wiglet, what are you doing? Possibly, yeah, possibly it could make it. Have you seen that Pokemon Go meme? Where it's like Lickitung fighting Cloyster. And the caption is like, what's your intentions with my daughter? Oh my gosh, look how badly designed that Pokeball is at the side. How pixelated that was. No, I haven't actually. I'm gonna have to, like, possibly find that now. Just so I know what you're actually on about. I think what they'd done is they'd literally just taken, like, a Pokeball and scaled it up slightly, but not rendered it properly. It was terrible, like, hideous. Rotom! We caught off guard. You're mine. I didn't want to kill it. I didn't mean to. I swear. Well, I've done it now. Too bleeding late. Ooh, Rock Blast. You know what? I'm gonna actually skip that. I've already got a Mon with Rock Blast anyway. Gotta get this one now. This time. This is the time. Gotta go in for a weak move. And then I might just throw a ball at it and hope for the best. I'm trying to think now. Okay, okay. I feel like Soak would be thin. What about Mud Shot? What actual moves do my, like, Mons have, though? That's what I'm curious. Any of these that would go good. Harden. Harden. One of my favourite moves, actually, though, to use, this isn't really related, is Beat Up, because I just feel like it's like a proper British thing to do. You're just getting your mates to come join you in a fight. The party used Jump, it was very effective. I'm gonna try and get this Shuppet. No, I'm not, apparently. The universe heard me and said no thanks. Oh, Natqui's evolving. Natqui became a Minecraft mob. Oh, what about Seed Bomb? If it could Dynamax, I think its move should be Max Growth. Oh, there we go. Salt cure. What do I want? True. I'm trying to think of any others. I think we've got all the, like, mons down there. Other than Squawkabilly, we haven't actually got one of those yet. Which I'm quite surprised about because I made a point about, fighting them earlier. My gosh, imagine that. We'll use tackle. My gosh. Wiglet used to teleport. It was very effective. Right, I'm gonna use a ball now. Alright, we got it. But I'm gonna have to make a point of getting all the other ones as well. I've got to have all the colours. Do I have a Drifloon? No, I don't. I can't remember if I did or not. Honestly, the scream just reminds me of Pokemon Arceus. I'm probably gonna kill it. Yeah. Oh, that is very true. We didn't actually say pound, did we? That would be a good one. I'll use water pulse. Time for a refill. There we go. Provisions right there. Well kitted out. And then I've got water that I haven't even touched. Just in case, you know? Just in case. Alright, time for a ball. Okay, that one's got a bit flat. I had cherry coke earlier. And I had some leftover mangoes, so... No. Or spark, because that's what he's gonna be making you feel. That spark between the two of you. And I think we've discovered what we are mentally unwell. Anyway, who said that Pokemon was a kid's game? After 9 months, it's multiply or double team. You normally get like a tandem mouse over it, but I think it's because it's nighttime. I can't see any. Let's go heal Gary because Gary's not doing so great. I don't actually know what level all my party is right now. No, that... So, I don't think we're ready yet to take on the electric gym. What's her name? Iono? It's Iono, isn't it? I don't think we're ready yet. Where's the Mons at? Go. Come on, Gary. Do your job. Trusting Gary to carry us to victory. I mean, is there any more to make? Like, I thought we was like at the point now where we've pretty much done them all, right? Another shuppet. Can't we? Apparently not. It's cheating the system. There's a tandem mouse. I want it. Did you see all like the tandem mouse memes when they came out? Oh, they're so cute. It's so difficult to tell if they're shiny or not. Oh no. No. No, we're gonna kill him. Well, you know obviously what they evolve into is like a family of 3 or a family of 4, right? There was a couple of memes which were related to them not being able to evolve. Oh, how cute though. Gary, go. Yes, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Oh, I am really, really sorry. I thought I had literally turned swearing on. They get nice and risky, don't they? Come on. Why are we gonna get better? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Oh, it's eating food. It's eating food. There we go. I'm just gonna have to run into it. Don't you think this is such an ugly Pokemon, though? Crabrawler. I mean, I didn't think of it that way. I didn't actually think of it that way. Oh my gosh. Now the question is though, are they all separate entities or do they have like one collective mind? Like, well, like a hive mind? Just imagine like the little baby mice go through like a rebellious stage and they want to like go off on their own. They can't do that, can they? Won't be able to. Like, they're just like a collective entity, aren't they? Yeah, that is very true. It's quite upsetting the evolution, but at the same time, like, it's quite cool that they did finally add a 3 though. Fair enough, yeah. Maybe that's a move that Wiglet needs to know. Otherwise, in 9 months' time, it'll be child support. Right, I might quickly swap Quorfin for now and let him just go along and do some leveling himself. I mean, we're on a beach, it's fitting. Oh, the noise it makes when it's moving. Oh. No. Not a vibe, not a vibe. It's not too bad with me stood over here, I can't quite hear it. Oh, one down Thunder Mouse! In which we use Smackdown? I mean, Cloth is like destroying all these. Cloth's gonna go build a sandcastle. Oh no, no. Oh, it's not a nice sound. Oh, poor baby Cloth. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm like fumbling now. I'm fumbling. There we go. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm hopeless. I can't play this game to save my life. I told you I'm bad. Alright. Nakweed's turn, or as I like to call it, Minecraft mob, because look at that! Also, don't you think like they've like taken so much like detail from Grimer? Oh my gosh. It literally just looks like a Minecraft mob. But Blue, I'm a LOL player as well. This is when you're gonna insult my game of choice. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Okay, now I won't fumble. Now I'll know what to do. No! Yeah, I drink to cure the depression that League has given me. I forgot the last time I felt happiness. I haven't actually played though in a while. I've just been busy. But like, I always end up playing like the cute little girly characters because who would want to play some of the ugly ones, right? You're coming with me. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to kill you. And I'm just gonna throw a ball at you. Honestly, that's basically what you are doing. You're basically going out, kidnapping and enslaving wild animals to do your bidding. Each to their own, you know? I got it though. I got it. And now I don't have to bother evolving the routes that I got earlier. Especially when, if you think about it, you're literally just giving it a sandwich, and then, like, after dinner, they're just, like, you know, going and spending some time together. Yeah, we're literally kidnapping and enslaving Pokemon to do our bidding for us. Like, is that fair? Is that nice? Is that kind? Like, if you think about it, we're kind of evil in our own little way, because this is what we're doing to them. We're taking them from the life that they knew. I mean, look how low this guy's fired to the ground now, because we've taken him from what he knew before. Do you think they're happy? Do you think they enjoy this? Oh, why was that annoying? Fair enough. I don't know. I don't think I'd like to be taken away from like all that I knew, you know, like against my will. But I mean, if you want to talk about Aurora, like I'm all ears and all that lot. I do like a good chat if you can't tell. Gary, go! Setting my attack hound on all of them. To be honest, like, I was thinking about this, like, dogs, for example, like, when you get a dog, you're taking them away from, like, their siblings, aren't you, and from their mum, and in the end, like, at first they're, like, upset, but in the end, like, they don't care, because at the end of the day, you give them food, you take them out for a walk, buy them toys. But just imagine, like, being taken from, like, all that you knew and then being put to work. Oh, okay. So it was just slightly loose in the thing then. Honestly, like, I got a new phone yesterday. That's a story in itself. But I forgot that you have like those little pin things to like push the SIM card thing out. Luckily, they send like one with it, but I was there like, I'm gonna have to find something. Oh, that's really sweet though, like that. My so when we got Denzel, I went with my mum to go pick him out, and he was the biggest one there. Like, he was the biggest dog out of all his siblings. It was also like the most cheekiest. Like, he literally, I had my phone on the ground and he came, grabbed it and like ran off with it, and I was even surprised that he was able to lift it because he was only a small puppy then, but he still managed to. My old dog though, like my old boy, he chose my mum. He like literally curled up straight in her lap. And my mum just couldn't leave him. She's like, I've got to wrap him. But anyway, like, the phone story. Because you'll probably find this really funny, right? So I was getting a new phone delivered by DPD yesterday, and I had got into contact with customer service, and I went, oh, please could you get the driver to, like, text me when he's on his way so I can, like, come back and I could be here ready for him. Because I was at work. And I'd already, like, said to work, is it okay if I leave during my lunch break? Like, I could take my lunch at any time, like, to go get my phone. And they went, yeah, that's fine. So I get half hour for lunch. Now, I got a text message going, your DPD driver is sorry that he's missed you today. Your delivery won't be delivered till next week. I was like, I'm not going all weekend without this. So I left work very quickly on my lunch break. And I spent about half hour driving around where I live to try and find this guy. And I managed to find him in a lay-by near, like, an industrial site. And I literally pulled up in front of him, got out my car with my hazards on, and I walked over to him and I went, are you so-and-so, like the name of the drive that they gave me? And he's like, yeah. And I went, oh, you've just tried delivering something to my house, but I wasn't in. I've got the card here. And he went, oh, was it this address? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I'll grab it for you now. I'll just need your PIN. So I told him my PIN, and he's like, how did you even find me? And he, I said to him, I was like, I was literally just driving around in hopes of finding a DPD van, and I eventually found one, and yeah. So this poor delivery driver probably thought that I was like stalking him or something. Worst thing is though, is that I disturbed him on his lunch break as well. He had like, literally, when I knocked on his window, he had lettuce all over his mouth and everything. It was so bad. Oh my gosh, no. Or it just dropped gooey residue. So it's happened to me a few times, but like, typically it's for stuff that I don't quite mind, but this new phone that I ordered, I was like, I'm not waiting all weekend for it. So I literally chased this guy around the fucking village, like where I live. This poor guy like thinks I'm insane now. And I saw him again today, right? In like a town or two over. And I knew it was him because I recognised not only the reg of the van, but also the guy's face. But he didn't see me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, I'm never going to be able to look at this DPD driver again because he thinks I'm insane. But I actually was able to pronounce his name correctly because like it's a very unique name. Like I think it's like originally Romanian. And from my previous job as a teacher, I used to have a student with the same name. So he was quite shocked when I was able to pronounce his name. But yeah, I'm never going to be able to look this guy in the face again. Absolutely mortified with myself. Now, question is, we've got a couple of like level 27s. Do we risk doing the gym now? Do we? Do we do it? Like, I think Iono has like level 20 like 6s to like level like 30s. So we're within the range now. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling like we've got time. I'll probably like stream till about like just gone 10, maybe half 10ish. So I'm now like, maybe we can do it. Maybe we can. Hopeful thinking and all that lot. Like, I'm gonna like obviously level a few. I'm gonna have a slow bimble back. Yeah, we'll have a slow bimble back, heal up, and then we'll go do it. I do quite like this gym challenge though, because it's basically just like the Pokemon equivalent of Where's Wally. It's just Where's Directed Clavel. And alright, up we go, Gary. Wait. I think there's something in the... I think there's something down here in the hill somewhere. Oh no, here it is. I was gonna say, like, I swear that was in the ground. Come on, Gary. Do your job. Right. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're gonna be all right. I feel like we could be hopeful. Exactly. Like we've got this. Positive thinking, positive thoughts, and all that lot. Look at that Magnemite up there, though. He's happy. He's living his best life. Come on, Gary. We've nearly got a Diglett at level 26. Gary's just like spacing out at this point. He's like staring at the wall. Gary, please. Gary, please. Yeah, maybe it's just dandruff from where it's like not been using the right hair products for it itself. Oh, that Squawkabilly, like, cry. Okay. We could do it. Okay, but was the crime like spending time with Wiglet? Did it have the ability Gooey? My lawyer said not to comment, so no comment. Well, I think there are certain wars and crimes and stuff. Like, I feel like there is. Oh shoot, I should have saved before I've gone in here. I'm just thinking if the game decides it's gonna crash. Oh, is this gonna be Nimona? Oh, of course it is. Please, please don't make me fight her. Now, who's worse, her or Hop? She's annoying, Hop's annoying. Okay, we're gonna have to fight her. But then, like, surely there should be a crime against Nimona keep harassing us. Every 5 minutes. Seriously, please, Nimona, chill your beans. Okay, but like, it's still annoying when every 5 minutes they're like, let's have a fight, let's have a Pokemon battle. Like, no! Chill out, please! Oh, the Sprigatito poster in the background, though. Yeah, Hop's like, Toodle Pip! Jolly old chap, let's have a Pokemon battle. Rockruff is gonna find it a little bit rough in a minute. Please, please, thank you. I told you it's gonna find it rough. Look at the Sprigatito poster in the background though. How adorable is that? Honestly, I feel like if a battle a day will keep Nimona away afterwards, that is a sacrifice that I will take. Oh yeah, I 100% intend to do the DLC. I'm just gonna have to buy it for this version of the game. So I've got it for Violet, but I haven't got it for Scarlet yet. So I need to get it for this version of the game. Corf is gonna absolutely ruin poor me in a minute. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Oh, okay, and we're gonna bring our... I really hope Florigator will listen because we can catch Pokemon up to level 30. And I don't remember how the leveling system works in here because I remember with Pokemon Sword and Shield, you've got the loyalty system where no matter what level you catch the Pokemon at, it will always remain loyal and always listen to you regardless of the level. So you could overlevel them to level 100. But I don't remember what it's like for Scarlet and Violet. So I've just got to hope that it will listen. Please. Please be kind to me. I'm not even gonna bother like terrestrialize it at this point. Like, I don't see the point. I'm 10 levels above this. I do feel like they did get rather lazy with Hawk. Like, they're like, you know what, we're just gonna make him like really annoying, and every 5 minutes he wants a fight. Like, it was very, very annoying. How dramatic that was. I mean, maybe there is. Maybe there is, who knows? Alright, we've just taken Nemona's lunch money anyway. Thank you, Nemona. This is where we need, like, a skip button. Please, Nemona, please, please. Stop the yapping. Okay, yes, thank you, thank you. Yeah, the British don't like the British, not even the British. Wait, I just left the gym. I need to go in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, good. Because I think Sprigatito, because it was level 1, well, it should always be loyal to us then. Because that loyalty system was so nice. Thank you, dude. You are literally the same man from all the previous gyms. You are just a copy and paste. You are a clone. Thank you. Now please. Alright, let's go play Where's Director Clavel. And here's everyone's favourite video personality. Do you think those, like, Magnemite, like, headpieces hurt? Like, do you think they weigh a lot? Do you think she, like, ever takes them off at the end of a hard day? She's like, my head. Where does she keep them? Where does she keep them? Please, please, Iono, please, let me just get on with the challenge. And here he is, the man himself. No, no! Oh my gosh. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because I remember, like, oh, what game was it? I think it was Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Yeah, I had caught something, accidentally overleveled it, and it said, like, well, I'm not going to listen to you now. You can send me to battle, but I'm not going to do it. And they're like, please, you're the last one I have. Don't do this to me. Right. Come on, then. How hard is this going to be, huh? Oh. I can't see him anywhere. I can't see him anywhere. 100%. Okay. We'll Was it able to listen to you though, or was it just one of those where you had to wait till later on? It's been a long time actually since I played Pokemon Arceus. Like, I think the last time was when I was streaming before I had like my big long break. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think it was definitely back then. Fair enough, yeah. I mean, I'm one to like want to complete the decks as quickly as possible, only because I quite like to have the shiny charm early on. It took me about 3 years to complete the decks for Sword and Shield. In fact, I purposely bought Shield so I could do it. And then, what did I do when I got my shiny charm? I went straight into shiny hunt in a Ditto. It took me 3 days, so a full weekend. It's the only game that I've ever fully completed it on. Fair enough, yeah, like, I haven't yet completed it in this game, this Dex. I want to, though. But there's certain ones that I need people to trade with me for. I think I'm pretty much nearly there, though. I think there's only 1 or 2. I don't think I've ever, like, used Fuecoco or, like, any of its Evos properly. I'm pretty sure this guy's the same one that we just fought. Oh, no, he's got a different eye colour. Oh, I need to swap Gary out because Gary's gonna end up, you know? We'll just use Bite. Oh, okay. I didn't think of it like that. I didn't think of it like that. We're gonna send out Diglett. That noise that it makes, you know, the like little cry that it does. I hear that in my sleep, particularly after playing Brilliant Diamond. You know, in the Great Underground, because that's all you hear. Yeah, to be honest, that's what I thought they were like. That's what I always like considered them to be with simps. No. Not as bad though as like, I don't know if any of you are like the Elder Scroll fans, but like the adoring fan level from Oblivion. Ooh, why? What's happening tomorrow, Laura? I didn't even see the spelling mistake there. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna use Astonish. Ow! That didn't even touch it! Right, do you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm just gonna throw a couple of sand attacks at it. Oh, okay. I've not actually played D&D in years. Like, the last time I played it, I think I was like 15, 16 years old, and I quite enjoyed it. But, like, I don't have, like, any friends, really, in this area that will, like, play it. But I am a massive fan of, like, Baldur's Gate. And, like, I'm getting the urge to play it again. But, like, what's your character right now, then? Like, what character you play with? I'm gonna have to swap Diglett out. Diglett's, like, useless right now. I'm just gonna send Fletch Hinder in. Oh, nice. To be honest, like, that sounds like really, really cool. To be honest, like, I don't exactly have, like, a massive, like, friend group outside of, like, the house, you know? My tattoo artist, though, she plays D&D. And she quite enjoys it. And then, like, we both know a guy that also plays with her, like, I used to work with him, and she's friends with him. So, like, we both, like, sort of, like, talk about, like, the things that, like, they get up to, like, in the game and stuff like that. But, like, that's about it. I do want to play, though. But I feel like I'd very much play, like, the same type of character over and over again. Because when I play Skyrim, for example, I stick to, like, the sort of, like, rogue archer type builds. But then, like, in Baldur's Gate recently, I've been trying to, like, play it up a bit. Like, I've tried going for someone that's a little bit more, like, evil. Like, evil neutral, whereas, like, I'm a mix between, like, a lawfully good and a neutral good type of person. So I'm, like, playing a playthrough that, like, doesn't sit well with me morally, but at the same time, like, I just want to try being evil. They're not here, they're not here. Oh wow, that's really, really cool actually. Is there many of you that play it then? Oh, okay, nice. Did you know though that like a necromancer is basically just a healer that was white? Just a little bit late to the party, you know, poor time management skills. Although, like, I have been able to play, like, mage playthroughs on Skyrim, but I always, like, once I've, like, leveled up, like, all the different, like, magic trees, I always end up reverting back to, like, becoming, like, a sneak archer. But I tend to now do, like, a mixed build, so I'll have sneak, I'll have archery, I'll have, like, light armor, but then I'll also have illusion as well, so, like, I always play like a character that can do illusion magic, because you imagine, right? The spell invisibility is part of the illusion tree. So I just, like, you know, use that when I'm, like, doing a bit of sneaking, and I'm able to, like, level up quite quickly when you finally, like, get stuff, like, good spells like that. But then, I also use a bit of conjuration as well, because it's quite nice, being able to, like, summon your own bow and not have that, like, weighing down your pockets and all that lot. Oh, nice. I've never actually heard of it, like, being online. I just thought it was, like... Well, I know mainly, like, people play it, like, from in person and all that lot, don't they? Like, that's what people tend to do, is they tend to, like, all play together, and I think that's what my, like, tattoo artist does. Does it, like, work very well then, like, being able to play, like, online? Right, let's do this. We got this. We don't have this. Of course, she's got to live stream the event. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Like, do you just do it like in a Discord chat then? I've like seen people like actually play it with like the figures and stuff like that, but like when I played it before, we didn't have like any of the figures or anything like that. It was literally just like you had your player sheet in front of you, and that was about it, really. Loads of snacks though, and like I quite like sitting there and like having my snacks. Let's hope that we could beat her. Okay, that's cool. I know that like when I played it like before, every 5 minutes I was like, so like in Skyrim they do this, like, can you do that? And I was just like really, really badly annoying people. Alright, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna try this. Oh no, it's paralyzed. So how long have you been playing it for then? In particular, like this one like campaign, how long have you been playing it? Okay, Salt Cure. I like. I'm gonna keep my friend out. I'm gonna keep the Minecraft mob out. Ye Old Faithful again. And then that'll keep inflicting damage. I'm really liking it. I've never used it before, so I'm liking this. I'm gonna use Rock Throw. Okay. I'm probably not gonna be able to do anything. I've got Cloth, but I don't particularly want to send Cloth out. Maybe Mugshot. Okay. So you've I'm trying to think though, that's been quite a while now then. Are you close to coming to the end of the campaign then? I'm gonna send Diglett out. It's still been salt cured, so it should still be taking damage. And I will use Rock Blast. Oh gosh. I've made a mistake here. Okay, so you'll probably have maybe another 2-3 months then of it. That's not too bad then. Quite nice quite a nice long campaign right there. Oh, I keep doing the same thing over and over again. I'm making the same mistake over and over again. This is not gonna end well. I'm just not thinking. That's what's happening. Oh, okay. Salt Cure saved me. That's not a bad thing though, you know what they say, time flies and all that when you're having fun. I feel like nowadays my days literally fly by. I go to work for 8:30 in the morning, so some days I'm getting up at 5:30, and I blink and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, oh my gosh, where has my day gone? It's just mental, absolutely mental how quickly time goes. It's now, I started streaming at 7 and it's nearly 10:15. How quickly it's gone. I do really, really like as well the move dig. I mean, I'd be interested in all that lot. I just, like, I'd be worried that I, like, don't know what I'm doing, you know? But, like, at the same time, like, if you don't know, like, where do you start and all that lot. Also, I've just realised that Terrestrialize is early. I thought she only had 3 mons. She's got 4. As long as I keep using the move dig, I should hopefully be alright. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna have to keep, aren't I? I'm such an idiot. Why do I do this to myself? Dig again. Stick to ye, old faithful. I don't know if this is... Oh, that is cute. That is really cute. Well, yeah, I am interested in all that. But, like, teaching me how to do new stuff, right? And I'll tell you this. I was the kid that when you tried to teach how to ride a bike, I went downhill, didn't know where the brakes were, and nearly went headfirst into traffic. Like, I am helpless. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. This ain't gonna go well. Come on, Quav. Damn it. What's better? Yeah, that's true. I did as well, like, when I was younger. Like, not so much now. But when I was younger, I did have, like, a very, very overactive imagination. And, like, my parents used to always say that, like, I was away with the fairies and that. Honestly, I need, like, a runners-up prize at this point. Ooh, yeah. And that's, like, a 5-year period, isn't it? Well, depending on whereabouts from top you're looking at, actually. You did good, Quaff. I'm just gonna send out Forgeo. There we go. We did it. 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 Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of Magical Leaf now. There we go. We defeated our 3rd gym. I'm telling you now, Kate was a fluke. She cheated. Katie cheated. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm part of that server. I just haven't actually been on it in months, I will be honest. But then, like, I went through a stage that I wasn't actually gaming as much, because of work. But yeah, like, same back at you though. Oh yeah, it is very good, that boy. Like, I think it's like, I'm really enjoying Horizons right now. So I think I'm gonna just, you know, probably like after this spend a bit more time watching it so I can catch up a bit more, so next stream I can talk a bit more about it. I'm pretty sure like I joined that server like not long after it was made. Like I think it's like a day or two after it was made. But I'm a bit weird because like when there's like loads of people in a group, like I always get worried about like messaging and talking to people, because it's like you don't always know how like people are gonna react and stuff like that, and like in the past like group chats haven't always worked out for me, so I tend to like kind of work in a way. Like it probably would be so bad like if I like have some friends and all that lot, but you know, I'm a bit introverted. Oh yeah, it definitely grew very, very quickly. Like, I think there was like only like a couple of like tens of people when I joined. It was like very, very new. Yeah, so I remember like getting notifications about obviously language and things like that, and keeping like chats like PG friendly and all that, like, because a lot of younger people had been joining, and then there was like people were making not very nice comments about certain people of certain age, of a certain nature. It's like, check the hard drive, please. Okay, so we're finally meeting Greta now. Geeta. Being greeted by Geeta. Okay, nicely done for the third gym then. Considering that, like, the last time we did this stream, Katie was, you know, a bit weird. And the fact that, like, we just lost. I swear she cheated. She cheated. But, yeah, like, I feel like we're making progress here. And yeah, sure. I'm going the back way, Blue, so she can't find me. But yeah, like, go for it, Laura. But yeah, going the back route around the building so Nimona can't find me, because she'll be here somewhere. She'll be waiting. She'll be camping. Like, the moment that door opens, she's there with her face pressed up against it like, battle. Fight. Okay, we're gonna consult the map and have a look what our next gym is, because I think, if I'm correct, it is the water one. Or is that 5th? Oh wait, Levincia was... Oh no, it's telling us what order we've done stuff in. I was like really confused then. I was like, Levincia was 4th? So I don't know whether or not it's water now. You know, this dude over here. This fella. I feel like it is. I feel like we need to make our way back around this way. So, I mean, we could go this way. Because then Larry was 5th. Honestly, I've got to grab everything, right? Fear of missing out and all that lot. Oh, maybe I should actually buy some sandwich ingredients. Or do I? Actually, think about it, like, I'm not too bothered right now about sandwiches until we maybe start doing a couple of shiny hunts. Yeah, I feel like it is water than normal. Like, I remember Gary being 5th. Not Gary, Larry. But I need to, like, remember what order the thing is that you have to say in order to, like, get Larry to come out. Because there's a particular way of saying something, isn't there? Like, you've got to order some food and pick a particular way for it to be turned into a gym. But I'm not quite looking forward to, what was the one that caused me issues before? I think it was like the Psychic. Like, the ice weren't too bad, but Psychic did cause me a bit of issues. But I think it's because, like, before I didn't prepare. Yeah, it was literally just a restaurant order, but it's in a particular way, isn't it? Like, you have to order it in a particular way. I feel like there should be something down here. Oh, there is. See? I knew. Right, and... Actually, where is the next Titan as well? Yeah, Grisha isn't very nice. I mean, there's a few Titans over here, but then there's one over here as well, but I can't remember what level Orthoworm is. Orthoworm? I mean, I could... I'm just sneak walking everywhere. I could make my way over to it. Ready. Maybe catch some mons on the way, you know. There's Bramblin nearby. Actually, if we're going water, I better actually change my party as well, because I need to level this one up. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. But I can't remember what's supposed to be second. I'm gonna move you back into the party. You are a chosen one. You can join as well. You're coming with me and any others. I am gonna add Smoliv into the party, but I'm gonna swap Gary in place of Smoliv because I feel like the evolved version of Smoliv is gonna be a good choice. I don't actually see any Bramblin yet. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. Ah, why did I do that? Okay, who was the first one? Because, like, I know I'm near Mila right now, but I can't remember. Because beforehand, I waited till the very, very end of, like, the gyms to start doing the Titans. And I don't particularly want to leave them all to the last. I, like, kind of want to do them, like, as I'm going along, just so then I don't have to worry about, like, going back and completing them later. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's his name? Galselmo or something like that, isn't it? It's quite a unique name. A guy that I watch on YouTube who calls him Kevin. Because he can't pronounce his name, so he just calls him Kevin. I thought Gary had fallen asleep then. I was gonna tell him he's being rude. Like, no need to be rude to me, Gary. Why is it your favourite, though? That's what I want to know. I quite like Grisha, but... Fair enough. I do quite like the fact that it is a double battle, though. Like, I do quite like double battles. And we are not going to switch. We are going to keep Gary. Gary will secure us the win. I've got this really bad tendency, right, of like always forgetting when a double battle happens. So I'll have like a really good mon at the front of my party, and then I'll have like something weak behind it. And I'm now like going into a double battle, like I've just brought in a level like 2 Yungoos with my like over-leveled Masquerada. Like, what do I do? I'm just really bad at doing it. So I have to remember. It's like in Pokemon Sword and Shield, when you do double battles and I don't always remember. Like, sometimes it's difficult to remember. Yeah, once again. I'll learn one day. I'll sit there and I'll spend time looking at EVs and trying to figure out what I need. Like, I could probably show you, like, the EVs for, like, the mons I have right now, and you'll probably be, like, shaking your head like, I'm so disappointed right now. Oh, was this going back to, like, Sun and Moon? So I feel like, was it Sun and Moon that had it in? I need to get a Cufant. Oh, I couldn't see a thing then. Everything was blue. And I'm gonna use Bite. Nom 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 nom. Having a little bit of elephant for tea. Great Ball time. I remember, like, in Sun and Moon, like, playing, and because I was playing last year at some point, and literally getting ganged up on by a bunch of Yungoos. Like, I had, I think, 3 of them, like, all join a fight. Oh, all fun stuff in that. Right, we've got a Comfort then. Have I got... I feel like I got one of you. Oh. Yep. I'm gonna grab you though. Oh no, no, no! Oh, he just killed himself. Oh, okay. I haven't actually got X and Y though. That's on my list of stuff to get. So obviously I have my 2D DS. But when I was looking on Vinted for a copy a couple months ago, they were like 30 odd quid, and some people are even putting cases, not even the game, cases up for like nearly 30 quid. So I held off. Oh yeah, we're gonna learn Mega Drain. I do quite like that move. I'm gonna get rid of Helping Hand. And then we have now got Dog Trio. Oh, what is that actually running into me? There's something like running into me then. Oh, it's gone. I'm gonna get the Roly-Poly, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back and heal up my Pokemon again. Oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze. I'm fighting it. I'm trying to fight it. I didn't mean to kill it. I didn't mean to kill it. But I did. And I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to kill it. But I think anyway, like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the Poke Center, heal up, and then I'm going to call it there for tonight. I'm not quite sure what day I'll be back, like, streaming. I'm hoping that I can, like, do it on Monday. But it'll probably be, like, roughly the same time as what it was Wednesday. So, like, 7 till probably about 9:30-ish, 10 o'clock-ish. Just because, like, I've got work the next day and all that lot. So I don't want to be, like, staying up mega late and all this. I just want to, like, make sure that I'm getting enough sleep before work. Because if I don't get enough sleep, I'm absolutely garbage. And it's bad. It's really, really bad. But I'm going to save now. There we go. So, this is it for me now. So, I hope you have had a wonderful night. And speak to you all soon.